Yeah.
Question 4. Hey, Hannah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Are you caught up? Do we need to wait for you really fast?
I heard 0.043 for question 3 and 0.712 for question 4.
Awesome.
0.743, right? Isn't it 0.743 for question 3?
0.743 for number 3.
Oh, okay.
And then 0.712 for number 4.
Okay. I think I'm all caught up.
Okay. And then for question number 5, it says, which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? And I just put, P1 equals P2, and then P1 does not equal P2. But I wasn't sure, because that's just what it had in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I would do that just because they're just trying to find out if it's different. They don't care if it's bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
So I would do that same one. That's what I thought, is that first one.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay, so on this one, is this where I gotta make my spreadsheet bigger. Is this where we take the upper confidence interval minus the lower confidence interval and divide it by 2?
I read it,
or do we change the type of test?
I read something in
I'm so confused.
the book. I don't know if this is what it was talking about, but it said to like find the lower and upper bound. You would do the z-score minus to find the lower, and then plus for the upper. Do you remember reading that? I don't know if this is
last week, and now I don't remember it.
Let me see if I can find it. So it said, like, because you use a huge formula.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
P hat sub 1 minus P hat sub 2 minus Z times the big square root, and that would give you the lower. And for the upper, you would just change it to a plus. But I don't know if that's what they're asking for here.
No, hang on just a second. I gotta find my paper.
Yes, just a minute.
This stuff is getting really hard.
Yeah, just a minute. I'm here. She's X1, 52. Two. Yes, I found in the. Let me see just a minute. The confidence interval 0.154. What did you find?
How did you find it? What did you do?
Yes, I used the two sample Z test for proportions, spreadsheet. The categorical data analysis underline hat, So there are 4 spreadsheets, sorry, 4 sheets there. The second sheet is 2 proportions. So we have the 2 sample Z test for proportions. And we have the inputs, I use X1 52, N1 70, X2 42, and N2, 59. So I have in the end of the table the confidence interval, and the lower bound minus 0.123 and the upper bound 0.185.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's what it just gives us that. Yeah,
And then, yeah, I think for the point, because it asks in the question for the point estimator.
Yeah.
For the point estimate. So is that where you do the upper minus the lower divided by 2?
Yeah, the point estimate, I think, yes.
Because I think it'd be the 0.154, I think.
Yeah, yes. The question is asking for the point estimate. Yes, not for the margin of error. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the margin of error in the question 154.
Uh-huh.
But the question 6, let me see the point estimator. Let me see the point estimator.
So the P1 minus P2 divided by 2, that's what?
That's the margin of error.
Yeah, I guess it's our margin of error. But the point
I can't
estimate.
remember what the point estimate is. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, it's like totally escaped me. Okay, P hat is a point estimator for the true proportion. So it's X divided by N.
Okay, so just like x1 divided by n1?
Yeah, but which one are we supposed to be doing? Create a 95.
Yes, but probably I think we need to do this the following calculation: P1 minus P2, no? Minus x2 divided by n1 minus n2, maybe, or not?
That could do it. I don't know.
I don't even know what you just said. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get any of that.
Did you say x1 divided by x2? Or did you say x1 minus x2?
Or plus, no, yes. Maybe minus or...
And then all of that divided by n1 minus n2?
I think that was what he was saying.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, the confusion is real.
Because I got
Yes.
0.909 on that, but
Yeah,
I don't
it'd be like 0.90909090.
okay, we're totally doing this wrong. Okay. Okay.
What did you put?
I just put, this is what I did, but I totally don't think we did it right. I did x1, oh, now I have to, I did x1 minus x2
Okay.
divided by n1 minus n2.
And what did you find?
I got 0.909, but I don't think that's right.
909.
So I'm looking at, so it's talking about the test statistic. So it's saying the combined proportion of successes, which I think is what we want, because it's just p hat, not 1 or 2, but it's x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2, so not minus.
Yes, yes, maybe.
That's 0.728.
Yes.
Yep, I got 0.729.
Yeah. I think that's probably what we're going for there.
You know what? I don't, yep, okay, I'll put it. I'll believe you.
I could be completely wrong, so.
Yes, in that case, the result is 0.729.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost exactly what you get if you do p hat 1 plus p hat 2 divided by 2 as well. Just.
So 0.729.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know.
Well, I'm just
let's
like
see.
looking at lesson 18, and I'm trying to even find that formula. I don't see anything.
It's in section 2.3.2.
Yeah, the test statistic can be computed by following these steps. First, find the combined proportion of successes. Is this okay?
And then you enter that in for the Z formula, because there's p hat 1, p hat 2, and then there's just regular p hat, which is what we just calculated. So it gives us p hat 1 and p hat 2 in the Excel sheet, and what we calculated right now is just regular p hat.
Okay.
Not 1 or 2.
Okay, so so that's our point estimate for the 95% confidence interval?
I think so.
Sure. Okay. Wow, this is really hard. So then the margin of error is the
154, yeah.
Yeah, 0.154.
Back in the question number 6, 0.729. That's correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're putting.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's correct or not, but that's what I've got. Whoa.
Let's try that. Okay.
Then,
So the lower bound?
So
Yeah,
for number 7, the margin of error, just real quick, so it's 0.154.
You guys
So
want
Yes.
negative?
it shouldn't be
Positive.
negative.
No.
Yeah, it should be positive.
It's
The lower
positive.
bound minus the upper bound divided by 2?
Nope.
It's upper minus
bound.
lower divided by 2.
Yeah, so at the margin of error, positive 0.0154.
No, I have. Oh, yeah.
0.154, yeah.
Yeah.
0.154.
0.154 positive.
Yeah, and so then the lower bound for 8 is negative 0.123.
Yes, correct. Agreed.
And then the upper bound is positive 0.185.
Yes.
Perfect.
With alpha equals 0.05, what decision did you make? So our p-value is 0.653. So
Our p-value should be 0.693. Is that what you said?
I said
The
653.
p-value 653. Yes.
Why do I have 693?
I have 693.
Oh, what the?
Because
So,
so for type of test, do you guys have that P1 does not
Oh,
equal
yes.
P2?
Yes, that's correct.
Is that, that's
693.
the type of test. Okay.
Yes, that's correct now.
perfect. Okay,
So we'd fail to reject, right?
Because it's bigger.
correct.
I mean, a
Fail
lot
to
bigger.
reject 80. Yes, the first one.
Correct.
Yeah, first one.
No.
Fail
Oh,
to
yes,
reject
yes, I lied.
null
I
hypothesis.
just looked for
But
the fail.
how would we know if you were supposed to reject the alternative as opposed to the null?
You don't
So
reject
reject,
it.
yeah, you don't. It's
So you
you
never.
either
No.
you either reject the null or you fail to reject the null.
Oh,
That's what you're basing it off of.
okay.
Yes, correct.
Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? There is insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females who can test PTC is less than the true proportion of males who can test PTC, or there is insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females who can test PTC is different than the true proportion of males who can test PTC. Oh, it's the last one.
Yeah, it's the
The
last
last
one.
one. The last
I
one.
was like, why is it different? But it's the less than versus the different. So
Yep.
okay. For the next 9 questions, we'll review the mortality rates and day of admission heart attack study with different data. Out of 118,519 people who had a heart attack during a weekday, 16,713 had died. Out of 42,447 that had a heart attack on the weekend, 6,155 had died. Please use the data presented here. Okay, so we'll go for data. So X1 would be died during the weekday, and X2 would be total during the weekday, right?
So
And then
It wouldn't
no,
be bad during the week.
X1 would be died during the weekday, and X2 would be died during the weekend.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Group 1 and group 2.
1, 6, 7, 1, 3.
And the total
and then
N,
the
so I need
N1 would be 118519.
And N2 is 42447.
5 and 4447.
And the type
And
of one does not equal to 2 still?
I think
We haven't got into that exactly yet, so I'll read this next paragraph now. But so let P1 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekday who died, and let P2 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekend who died. The research question for this study is given here. Is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on the weekend who die? There's a significance level of alpha equals 0.05. So the type of test should be P1 is less than P2.
I agree.
yes, P1 less than P2. Agreed. Yes.
And then the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. I put true, but I could be wrong.
Agreed.
Let's see. Well, we can figure it out, right? Check requirements. All is greater. Yeah, because the first one is both are greater than 10. So yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? And we have hypothesis null P1 equals P2, and nope, not the first one, but the very last one. Hypothesis
The
P1
last
equals
one.
P2, and alternative is P1 is less than P2.
Less than P2. Agreed.
Okay.
Question 14. Use the data from the table to find. Is yours all messed up? Can you read the last part?
Use the data in the table to find P hat 1.
Okay. It's weird. Mine's like over the round 3 decimals is over the last part. I can't even see it.
Oh, that's weird.
Using the table, I found
I have.
I have 0.141.
yes, me too.
And then
And P2.
0.145 for the second.
Yes. 1, 4, 5.
And then the z-score, just from the sheet as well, as negative 2.020 is what I have.
Yes. Yes.
Given the score for the last question, grade the left or the right score for the P value. They to the plus and you to the left, right?
I would say the left
Yes.
is the negative, right?
To the left. Yes. Agreed.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay, what is the p-value for this test? The p-value for this test is 0.022.
Yes.
And then the decision for this test, based off of that p-value, we would reject the null hypothesis.
I agree.
Yes. Reject the no. Yes. Agreed.
That summarizes the conclusion of this test.
The third one?
The third one. Agreed.
Yeah,
The third one for me. Yes.
I'm saving all my
it's one of the bottom two, so
Right? I just can't remember which way we were going.
yeah, so we're less than, so third one. So I guess it's time to submit.
Did you put the third one, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Let's submit.
submitting.
I just submitted.
Okay.
Oh, we missed one. Which one did we miss?
Let's see.
Was it that super hard one?
Point estimate. Yep.
You know what? I'm not even gonna go back. I will attend class tomorrow and make him explain it.
Yes,
Yeah.
only the point estimate.
So
It's
he
like
watched
just-
the video.
All right, we'll do.
Just one question.
'Cause,
Yes, just one question.
yeah.
It's frustrating because it's obviously we know what we're doing.
Okay, slightly. We
But-
know what we're doing. I feel
Okay.
like we're falling downhill and we just keep running just to keep up, so we don't
Hey,
like.
we're catching ourselves at least, except for
Right?
that one question.
Okay, so our design.
Yes.
I just barely submitted it today, but he said that was fine because
Okay.
we are totally going to get it rejected. I'm positive.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because the only reason is I don't think we filled out that paper right, or at least I tried to fill it out, and I got home from work at like 11 o'clock, and I was supposed to go hunting at 4 o'clock the next morning, so I hurried and filled it out. So you all could just go in and revamp it and work it over a little bit.
I've
That
been
would be
reading
great.
through it today, so I've been working on that. But
Yeah, I was looking at it as well. The only thing that really like stood out to me, because I know he said like he wants lots of detail, but it won't be so straightforward with lots of detail. Like, you know what I mean, with certain
Yeah.
questions. But for question 9,
Yes, because I have an idea because the point estimator in the last lessons was the X bar. No, do you remember? Was
Yeah.
the point estimator. So in that case, when we have, for example, X1 and X2, maybe one minus other, for example, the X1 minus X2, maybe it would be the point estimator. I think so. No,
Could be.
sure.
or kind of like that. Yeah.
Maybe, but I will find out tomorrow. I'm going to ask him about it. So, back to the
Yeah.
design. Can we talk about the design for a sec?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was opening it up so I could.
I was just saying off of question 9, when we're designing or describing in specific detail how we're going to collect the data, I think we need a lot more detail because even as I was reading it, I was like, wait, what are we doing? It's not super clear to me.
Okay, good.
And so that was the biggest, it shows that you're typing, Jeffrey.
I know.
That's cool. It shows what?
So it'll show, if we're all looking, it'll show where your cursor actually is on the page.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I need to get into it.
Cool. Okay, but that was like the biggest thing that stood out to me. The rest of it seems pretty straightforward with, and
So was our population right? Because I just Googled canned goods, and sorry, I was so tired, and I didn't know what else to do.
No, you're fine. Thank you so much. Like,
thanks for
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, I think that's fine because
Yes,
the
yes.
population, you said our population will be canned food items such as, so it'll be things like this, it won't limit us. We can do other things still, but it's very clear the types of things we're actually going to do, which I think is awesome.
Okay, did we want to do 30?
Yes.
Because I really was running out of time, and I couldn't think of 10 more canned goods. So
We could do, just like 2 canned chicken and canned corn, or not corn, tuna.
I didn't think of canned tuna. We could. Did we
There's
do?
also canned shrimp, but
Yeah, it's a really.
yeah, my wife uses it when she makes a shrimp dip because you put it in a blender anyways. So
Oh,
Never heard of that.
yeah, I hadn't either until a couple weeks ago when she made it. So
yeah. I knew canned chicken. So 8 more. 8 more.
Canned mushroom. Oh, you already.
I'm just gonna do the shrimp.
Oh yeah.
Might as well. It's a thing.
Cool.
It is
What about canned mushrooms?
canned mushroom. Yep.
Green beans. Oh, you already have green beans.
Yep. We did green beans. We did.
Potatoes. They have canned potatoes.
They do. That sounds disgusting, but we'll put it.
Yep, they have canned potatoes.
We can also do, so there you have canned corn, but there's regular canned corn and then there's creamed
There's
corn.
creamed corn. I didn't think of that. Oh, see, this is why I need you people in my life.
What's the other thing? Oh, potatoes.
And potatoes.
Canned potatoes are like a sin out here.
Oh, in Idaho.
What if we did like canned yams? They have canned
Yeah.
yams, don't they?
They have like the mixed veggies, like the green bean, corn, and carrot chunks.
Canned vegetables,
Yeah, I don't know
like
what that's called.
canned vegetable mix. Okay, 2 more. We can do this.
We want all of the same canned. I can change.
I mean, it's all right.
We know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
They have canned fruit, like canned peaches, canned pears.
Canned pears and canned peaches, that would be it, and we could have our 30. Yay!
Voila.
Holy crackers, that was so hard.
Okay, response variable. Experimental unit. Yeah, I would agree. Just number 9. It's hard to really describe in detail what we're gonna do. For number 9.
So, so I wonder if I might ask him how we can reword that tomorrow.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and think tomorrow as I'm doing my other homework is just trying to really look into it and just trying to rephrase it. And I might write a couple different ideas down on here, so we have it. So
Okay.
when is
Okay.
so question? When is the actual? So when is number 2? Step 2 due when we actually collect the data.
When he okays this, then we can start collecting the data when we get
Okay.
his signature on this.
Okay. And so the other steps are there specific due dates, or is it just sort of as we go? We just do each step.
So let me look. I have it
I guess I can look too. Yeah.
on the assignment. It's okay.
And we don't have to get the IRB, IDB, whatever it's called, passed
Nope.
off if we're not doing anything, correct?
We're not doing it. So collect and describe the data is due December 2nd.
Okay.
So that will be our next due date.
Umas verduras, caldinho. Parece bem fácil, mas não é.
So
É uma composição autoral feita por dos maiores chefes de cozinha italianos que nós temos no Brasil. No mundo todo, mas ele está aqui no Brasil. Ele já trabalhou em restaurantes muito famosos, reconhecidos na Itália.
But yeah, I think just if we all look at that, I mean, and Danny, you had mentioned that you're going to talk to the professor about it. But if we all just come up with different ideas throughout like the rest of tonight and maybe tomorrow before class and just type them in here, like we can have a B or a C and stuff. But
What does it mean when we say where we then choose the third brand for each type? How? Explain that to me.
so what we were thinking of doing is we wanted to, in order to have it as normalized as possible, so we're doing a stratified systematic sample. So a stratified sample is where you take, you choose different groups, and then amongst those groups, you do like a random sample of the groups, and the different groups that get chosen, you take the full group. In this case, we're not doing that. We're choosing these different types of soup, and then in them, we're doing a systematic sample of different brands of soup, so we get an even price overall, a good mean price for that specific soup or canned good.
Okay, so let's say we look at there's Progresso, there's Campbell's, there's Great Value, and then say we choose the third brand. Are we gonna?
Also, I think it depends on like how many brands. Like if there's just one or a couple of brands, we might have to change it. I guess I don't know. Just I'm not sure. That's, yeah. Or, I mean, if we want to, we could just, so we have our groups of, we have our 30 canned goods, and we could just choose one of each of those for in the U.S. and Brazil, and go from that way.
About the items in question number 2, for example, what population are you studying? There are many canned food here, no?
Uh-huh.
Some of them we don't have here in Brazil. Yes. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday in the morning, I will go to the market in order to see what kind of canned food we have here in order we can compare. Okay?
Yep, because we'll need to get a list of the things that you have or don't have, and then compare it to if we
And then
have it here.
adjust. Yeah.
Okay. It's good.
Yep.
And if you find things that on our list that aren't there, you should list the other things that you have, so that way.
Yeah, like
Okay.
put or what you should do is I assume you have green beans, but like if you don't, just put like parentheses next to it and whatever other thing that you would have in it.
There's also
I see.
a lot of different
Okay.
types of beans, which might be easier if he doesn't have some of the other things. We can do beans.
Yeah, there's a lot of different type of beans.
Yeah, we could just take out the word green and just put canned beans, because you have like chili and
Kidney,
kidney
black.
beans and black beans and
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
okay.
Yes. Good.
So worst case scenario, we can go to the bean booth to fill
Yep.
in if you don't have
Yep. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm still at work.
Yes. I agree.
I'm gonna take off. I'll post this, and then we will reconvene Thursday.
Yeah. On Thursday,
Okay.
I'm gonna be going into Utah, so I'm my good friend's getting married that day, and that's like right before his reception.
Okay.
So I'll be able to at least I might just have to call in or just join on my phone, but I'll make sure I'm there
That
in
would be
some fashion. So
Yeah.
On the subject of this, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I'm assuming we're not going to meet. Or
Oh. I
I
mean,
would assume.
yeah. So then, when do we want to meet? Because we will still have assignments due.
he said it was a light week.
I'm hoping that they cancel.
We only have one group meeting next week.
Yeah, we only have Tuesday. It's the exam.
Yeah, we only have
Yes.
one group meeting because
Oh, good.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay, but we will meet this Thursday and then next Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you this Thursday, and yeah, definitely just call in or whatever. We'll make it work.
Okay. Alrighty. Sounds good.
Okay.
Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Excellent.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.